So basically that's most of the core features of it. Now at this point I was really just having fun. So if you look, when I shake this, it sends over J. So that's another event that sends over when I shake it. So that's for star power, if you remember. Like when you get enough charge and whatever bar thing, you can shake your guitar on a real Guitar Hero guitar and it actually registers that in. So that's just a nice little feature I added in. Another thing I want to add, and this will take twice the amount of WebSockets than I was originally planning, but adding a second player. So you can do a two-player mode. Frets on Fire actually has a two-player mode, and you can set separate keys for each player. So I'm going to add in that ability to do two players. You can see the settings preference I already have right there. And another thing I wanted to add was the ability, because I know a lot of you probably don't have this accessory. I know you can get it, but it only works on 5.0 and or 4.0, which is really rare to come by these days. Most devices, and you can't downgrade unless you have the SSH blob saved. So it's really hard to come by. It was actually really hard for me to find because I didn't have any devices running on that. I had my iPad, but that's not really a convenient way of holding things. So basically the solution for this was that I haven't implemented yet, but the idea I had was basically using another iPhone as the pick. So you could strum with one iPhone as the pick, and I could detect like a shake with that, and then you can use the other one as your keys. You can press whatever, and then you can use this to strum. So that's just another idea for people who didn't actually have the Air Guitar Accessory and have another iPhone laying around, which also isn't as rare. You guys are probably realizing that this probably won't be useful to very many people, but I'm just going to tell you right now, this is the coolest thing ever, and if you don't think so, there's something wrong with you. Anyway, another thing you probably noticed is the screen size. So there's only 4 frets instead of the original 5 in the actual Rock Band game. Now, there's kind of a limitation here because if I added in another button on the 3.5-inch screen, there would be hardly any room, and it's already, using my 4 fingers, it covers pretty much the entire screen, and adding a 5th button in there would be really inconvenient. So I'm still kind of thinking of a way to try to solve this for the 3.5-inch screens. And the iPhone 4 doesn't, or the iPhone 5 with the 4-inch screen, it doesn't run 5.0, I don't think, so there's no way to really get this to work with the air guitar pick. So I don't really know how I'm going to solve that yet, but I'll think of something. So that's just another hurdle that I've been looking at. But anyway, I think that's pretty much it for this series, for this show at least. If you guys like this type of series where I kind of take you in on my project and show you guys kind of how I'm thinking through things, leave a like, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on what I'm doing with this. And oh yeah, one last thing, if you want to download the air guitar version that I have now, there's a ton of inconvenient ways to set this all up, so it took me a while to actually find a version that worked and then get everything up and running. So I actually uploaded my version on Mega Upload, whatever, the new Mega thing, and you can download it and install it, and it should run perfectly fine. If you don't have a controller, don't worry, because I'm building one. But otherwise you can use a USB controller. There's a bunch of different things and a bunch of different applications that you can use that will allow you to use most controllers, most original Guitar Hero Rock Band controllers. But I think that's it, and I'll let you all know on some updates to this app and when you can be expecting it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.